Okay, so in this next video, we're going to go over how to import a CSV file. We'll go over to the import section, and you'll see drop a CDA, SDF, or CSV file here. These CDA and SDF files are Composer Catalog desktop exports. We go over those exports in a different video. So what we're going to do is grab the CSV file. So if you're not familiar with the structure that you would need for the CSV file, just click on this link and it will download a template for you so you can start adding your songs in. Okay, so I found a CSV file. What I'll do is I'm just going to drag it over. So I created a couple errors on the CSV file so we could see how to manage them. Okay, so it shows 2 errors, and it's going to attempt to import the remaining 4 rows. But before we do that, let's just see what the errors are. So if I hover over here, it shows that isSign can only be Y or N. So I put a C in the CSV file, so that's a problem. That value needs to be either a Y or an N. So with Rise Up, track type must be of song, instrumental, or work for hire. And if I look at track type, I put it as Q. So it can only be song, instrumental, or work for hire. So what I can do is fix them up real quick. Opening up the CSV file, we want to fix our errors. I see that isSign is a C. I want to make that either a Y or an N. And then track type was Q. I'll make that an instrumental. We'll save that. And then what we can do is hit start over, drag it over, and now we have no error. So it shows everything. I'd like to go over this real quick. When you see anything that's green with a plus sign, that means for the mood, for this example, is not currently in the system. What will happen is that it will add frantic to the moods in our system, or emotional, grand, loving. So if nothing is green, it means that that item is already in the system. There's no need to add an additional one. So the same thing over here with instruments. You see guitar and bass. I think we have electric bass and maybe electric guitar in the system. So you might want to make the adjustments to the CSV file if you don't want different variations of, let's say, guitar. Okay, so moving along, everything else looks good. No errors. Everything looks like it's going to import okay. So what we'll do is we'll hit continue. Showing 6 tracks, 7 instruments, 3 genres, and 11 moods. Here are the tracks that it found. And as you see here, it just shows 0 writers, 0 musicians, 0 deals, 0 files, because with the CSV file at this point, you're not able to do that. Next step is to hit continue. Okay, now if we go to our configuration, if we go down here, if I look at import, it will show what I imported, right? So it'll show those 6 tracks that were just imported by that CSV file. Like I said earlier, right now we don't have a way of putting publisher in as a CSV. You could always do a bulk edit by editing the 6 tracks, go to add a publishing deal, let's say publisher A, sign exclusive, we'll add a publisher, catchy tunes, and we'll just save it real quick. So if I can hit continue, okay, this will override the following fields for 6 tracks. The action cannot be undone. I hit yes. So now if I look at any one of these, you'll see that there's a publishing deal in there. So that's a way to bulk add publishing deals or writers or musicians, anything like that, after you do a CSV import. Just grab your import, do your bulk edit, make the changes, and then hit save. So that is it for the CSV import.